This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Life insurance has come a long way in recent years, so how do you know if you're locked into the right policy? Here to help us find out is Lisa Kim. Lisa is a financial professional and wealth management relationship manager at New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Lisa, it's great to see you.
Thank you.
Sure. So many people have insurance policies, but they're old, and the insurance industry has changed so much. So what changes do we need to know about?
So first and foremost, the most important change that has occurred recently is the raising of the mortality table from 100 years old to 120 years old. So what that tells us is the medical people who are in our country, as well as the insurance industry, they are predicting that a lot of us are going to live over 100 years old.
Wow.
So for some of us who got a permanent life insurance policy in place some years ago, it might be maturing at 90 years old or 100 years old.
Wow.
So if they do in fact live past that age, their policy will cease to exist.
Got it.
So we need to get policies in place now for people to live over 100 years old. With medical advancements and the generation that's behind us, the anticipation of them living over 100 is actually something that people are really thinking about happening. So we need to make sure that we're prepared for that.
Right.
Something else that has happened in the insurance industry that is a big significant change is the features and benefits that have been added to life insurance policies. So it used to be that you got a life insurance policy and it basically covered you if you passed away. The benefit would go to your beneficiaries. But now there are so many features and benefits inside of life insurance policies that help us while we are living.
Right.
So that is a very significant change.
That's a big change that people need to know about. And how do you know if you have enough coverage?
So the industry standard right off the bat is basically 10 times your salary. So if you are the breadwinner for your family, you are the primary provider for your family, you want to look at just starting at about 10 times your salary.
Okay.
Now, of course, when we meet with you, we will solve for what it is you want life insurance for. Like I stated before, we have the living benefits option. That is some of the additions to the features of life insurance. You also have cash components inside of policies. So depending on what your need is for the policy, we will craft that around what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But just off the bat, the jumping off point is 10 times your salary.
Okay, that's why it's so great to meet with someone like you, to really cater that to that person and their needs. Now, what if someone has insurance through their job? Is that enough coverage?
Generally, no. I mean, ideally, you want 10 times your salary. Most employers are offering 2-3 times your salary for your insurance product. The most I've ever seen as a financial professional is 5 times your salary.
Okay.
So there's a gap there we need to fill.
Yeah.
And then if you separate from employment, you're going to lose that coverage. So let's say you're working somewhere and you get a life insurance policy through your job and you get it at 25, 30 years old. Okay, you have a great price. It's normally a term insurance that has a group rate. So it's a wonderful product while you're working. However, when you leave employment, you're going to lose that policy. So now here you are out in the sort of the world looking for an insurance policy that's permanent, and you're 40 years old or you're 50 years old. Well, life insurance is based on your age and your health. So as you get older, it gets more expensive.
Got it.
As you get sick or you come down with illnesses, it gets more expensive. So life insurance for anyone out there today, it will never be as cheap as it is for them right now in this moment because of their age and their health.
I see.
So that's something that people need to be cognizant of. So while you're young, I always recommend get a life insurance policy in place, a permanent policy while you're young, lock in that health rating, lock in that age rating, and just fund a permanent life insurance policy. Keep the term at work. It's usually a great price. You get, decent coverage for the price, but have those two working together. So if you do find yourself separated from employment, you have that permanent policy in place.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing all of this great information. And for you at home, if you would like to learn more about preparing for your retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has a great offer. Lisa wants to help protect and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $100,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary retirement income plan just for you. This will allow Lisa to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you're on the right track for a successful retirement. The number to dial is 240-335-8366. Again, that's 240-335-8366.